Already. Let's have a look here, make sure that the counter's still working. Yep. Alright, let me also make sure that I'm on the... Can I fit that to the screen? Screen. Good. Cool. We're good on both ends. Yeah. Yeah, no, it responds very quickly to the, auto tally, so it's good. Feels weird not pressing the button every single time I get an encounter. I should have looked into this years ago, but it feels wrong now. You know, I should be pressing, but I don't have to. We're all good. I'm gonna have to set this up for Shining Pearl as well. Let me try to be on this menu for a while and see what happens. That's not good. Okay, so that's a little caveat. But I can manually fix it. I suppose I just have to be quick with my menus. You know, if I just go like that, it's good. But if I go like, let's see. That's understandable. But it's also not good for my needs. I doubt it's going to be much of an issue. Like, realistically speaking, am I going to be, like, you know, constantly going in the menus, looking at Pokemon? And if I am, I'm just going to take a quick glance like that, see if any of them have an item, and then go back. You know? I think that we're, like, overall, we're good. I wonder if I can do this a little bit better. I think I might be able to. Yeah. Let me try something. Go to the auto detection. Let's see if we can do this instead. Okay. So now we're going to use the grass animation in the beginning to properly tally up the score and see if it works. So we're going to start this again. Let me up the tally as well while I'm at it, because I saw Lotad, but I didn't account for it. So now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but will it detect the frame when I do this? It does. Okay, I made it even better. Fuck yeah, we're good. Dude, it is snappy with it too. Perfect. Yeah, now it's foolproof. Like, we're set. It has to account for that grass animation now. And when it does, the tally goes up, and there's no other way to possibly, you know, accidentally up the tally. Good. Let me also open up the YouTube chat, because I'm not actually... I don't really need this open now, actually. Just... yeah, we're good. Oh yeah, I want to spam pickups as well. Yo, so I actually just made the tally even better. Before I made it so that it would account for like this text box here, specifically, and while it was pretty good at like, you know, just keeping the, like, immediately recognizing the box shows up and waiting a couple of seconds like in between before like retallying it. It still did accidentally, like, you know, if I went into the menus or some shit like this, I looked around for a couple of seconds and then went back, it would like add another one to the tally. So basically what I did was I made it so that it picks up the grass shifting animation. So like this shit right here, like the grass, and yeah, now there's no way to like miscount the entire thing. So we're set. Yeah, it's very, very responsive. Should have thought of this years ago. Doesn't do the funny little sound anymore, but it's there. It works. I don't even know if he's still here. I don't even know if he heard any of that. He is. Good. But yeah, this shiny hunting counter thing, like, was a godsend. Like, I'd never have to press up or down ever again, and there's not going to be any miscounting. It literally takes, like, it looks at it at its full frame rate and picks the, like, specific frame that you pick to up the counter. And yeah, off the jump I noticed that the encounters are a lot more varied. Like, I've been seeing a lot more Seedots and Ralts than, you know, before, when all the RNG was completely frozen. Also, I didn't have a Gen 3 image on my computer, so I just put the Typhlosion versus Drake image on YouTube as the thumbnail. I'm not hunting Typhlosion or Drake, you know? But it's all I had. Can you change the border? You can. That's a cool one. I forgot. I just straight up had a Zigzagoon named 21. Made me laugh. Made me lol. I'm very happy that I managed to do that mod, though. I thought I'd fuck something up, because especially considering the solder joints are like really close to like the main game chip itself, but yeah, no, first time soldering and went pretty well, so it's good. Ruby is more sketch because, like, again, I didn't really line it up the best, but it still works. It doesn't have the battery dry thing anymore, so it's good. I'll take it. Fuck it. Might fix it eventually, but if it works, it works. This was my main concern in the first place, so. First Seedot in a while. Nice. And it's so funny though, while I was testing, I literally found a Seedot and a Ralts before I found a Zigzagoon. Game just refused. So glad I thought of that counter. And awesome that the community already made it. At first I looked up, like, if there were any ones that use sound cues, like, you know how there's that little beginning jingle of the battle theme? I wanted to, like, you know, do a sample sound of that, so that every time it plays, the tally recognizes it and then ups the counter, but this is even better. Because it, like, literally looks at the frame, like, the frames that are going by, and then it's like, okay, yeah, that's the encounter, and then, yeah. I assume something like that uses, like, that listens in on the game audio, one is sketchy, but also, like, would use more resources, so this is probably the best case scenario. Man, it's so nice knowing that I don't have to deal with any, like, frozen RNG bullshit for quite a while. I plan on hunting Rayquaza, which technically isn't... It's hard to explain Rayquaza's case, because it's frozen RNG, but I think you can still, you know, do regular resets. You just encounter it, run from it, go down the steps, go back up, and then you know, encounter it again. So it's not entirely frozen, it's just weird. Oh yeah, that's right. I want to level up the Zigzagoons so I get in range of better items. I'm gonna have to look up the chart again. I know Dr. R and 21 are definitely in range, so I think what I'll do next is keep trying to learn. Level 17 Zigzagoon. What you trying to learn, boy? Move list is completely different, so I don't fucking know, but let's see. Sand attack's useful. That might be tail whip. Or this might be tail whip, so fuck that. I don't fucking know. Sean Jared or Pomni as the next Zigzagoon. Next heir to the throne. You know what? I'm feeling Sean Jared. You know, just did Dr. Richard. Gotta do his patient. I haven't seen that screen in a while. That means that they have good IVs. Or a hidden move. I forgot how it works in Emerald. I know, like, it could be that, because I know they have that sneaking mechanic in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire where, like, if you sneak around and you find a rarer Pokemon, they have, like, better IVs, and then they have to, like, move that they don't normally learn, or something like that. I think I only have to get him to level 11. And then he's alright, but just get them all to level 17 just to be safe. I'm gonna do an item refresh, you know, get the Premier Balls up, sell a bunch of shit that's in my inventory. Repels are always useful, I'll keep those. Escape rope. So, like, 7 of these. Good enough. ducking Wurmple fights because they're really annoying. And it's all I'm getting. Of course it's all I'm getting. Feels so wrong killing Ralts because, like, every single playthrough I would just go here for however long I'm looking for a Ralts, try not to kill it, getting it on my team, and I gotta get more money. It's gotta go. Lotad encounters are pretty optimal because they give the most XP and they literally, like, can't even hurt me. Honestly, it might be worth just waiting for them. Because I'm item grinding, but at the same time I'm also shiny hunting, so don't want to spend too much time, battling Pokemon over and over, not one-shotting them, and barely getting anything for it. It's been about 40 minutes, and we have over 100 encounters more than what we started with, so that's a good pace considering, again, like the detour, setting this shit up, selling all the items, decent pace. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. I'll run from everything except for Lotads. Gotta get those encounters up. Plus, I already have a shit ton of Premier Balls, like I don't really realistically need any more at the moment. Been a while since I saw Ralts. That's pretty cool. Ralts is chill. Ralts refuses to die. Good chunk of XP from them as well, so I think I'll limit it to Ralts and Lotad. Damn, another one off the jump. Ralts, next time you return, can you be blue? I think that'd be pretty funny if you came back and you were blue. I think that'd be a pretty funny bit. Omni is missing a lot of her attacks. "21 would not miss this much." Come on, Omni. Again, the luck is on my side right now. It's just a matter of them being blue. Blue like blue, you know? I think if I were to get a shiny Seedot on this route, it would probably be the rarest shiny I've ever gotten. It would be so sick. Yeah, I haven't seen a Seedot in a long ass time. Another Ralts? Holy crap. I feel like a 5% chance or something like that. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Dude, I updated the category to Pokemon Emerald. Gotta go back to Sonic Crossroads. Not that it matters much, but it's gotta be the proper category. You can't have, you know, misinformation on my stream. I'd never lie. Taking this as a good omen, you know. The amount of Ralts we've seen so far, it's good. Like, I can tell off the jump that this is not frozen RNG anymore. Especially when I was testing it out, like, holy fuck. Crazy spawns. Quick little Pokemon Center break. Officially an hour in and we're like 160 encounters in, basically. It's good. Really good pace. And again, with me not killing every single Pokemon to get more items and do that whole swapping process, it's gonna save you even more time, you'll see even more Pokemon. We'll be able to move on in the game, you know. Because, like I said, I'm probably going to find one shiny here, progress to Dewport, I think it is, whatever it's called, and then hunt for Aeron over there. And then, like, go back and forth. Like, if I find a different shiny than Aeron, I'll just go back to here, find a different shiny than one of the three that I'm looking for, you know. Keep it interesting. Don't have to be stuck in the same spot, like, the entire time. Thankfully, Aeron is a lot more common than the Pokemon I'm currently hunting, though. Has, like, one of the sickest shinies of all time, too. The entire line. It just does not hit the same without the little Pokeball sound effect every time the counter goes up. I looked into it, I didn't see an option to add a sound, but maybe I'll look again. I think the worst case scenario would be a shiny Wurmple for me. I was debating on whether or not I should say that, but I'll say it. Again, it's comedy if it actually happens. Shiny Wurmple, the purple Wurmple, is a paid actor if it happens. It's just like, I just don't give a shit about Dustox or Beautifly. That's all it comes down to. The shiny itself is nice, but its evolutions I'm like, you know, partial to. Yo, Highlander, welcome back. I'm doing a little shiny hunting stream. I was able to make it so that the counter goes up by itself, like picks up the frame in the game and like, you know, auto tallies that shit, so it's good. Also, in regards to the new map, after playing it a little bit longer, I feel like I genuinely do like it. It's got some little parkour elements to it. It has a cool little shortcut right at the end, and it has multiple paths. Like, it's very chaotic, like very all over the place. And the final section's like, you know, wide, spread out. Kind of hard to see shit, but I do think that I like the new map in Crossworlds. I just wish it was a little bit longer. I feel like the laps go by really, really quick. Holy shit, Seedot in like 2 million years. Crazy. There he is. Doesn't give too much XP, so the Seedots can live. Coming up to 600 encounters. Damn, a Seedot into a Ralts. Crazy. I'm not sure if you caught the tail end of the cross-world stream, but unfortunately I didn't get 2 wins in a row somehow in that entire time. So that's annoying. I'm gonna have to do another stream, or I literally might just play, like, you know, off-stream and get that real quick, but yeah, that's the only thing I'm missing. Yeah, basically, if you caught one of the previous streams for this, the battery was dead in my cartridge, meaning that the RNG, like, calculator was completely broken. Every single encounter, even though they were different ones, were just completely static. But now that I have a new battery in, thankfully the error's gone away, and now, like, they're all random Pokemon. The difference being, like, again, I'm looking for a shiny Pokemon. They're 1 in 8,192 like odds, as you can see up there. And when the encounters were static, I would be able to see, like, when I could potentially get one, and from what I saw, like, it was a long fucking bit away, and a lot of setup, it wouldn't be a proper shiny hunt, etc., etc. TLDR, like, it's all good now. It's all set up. Just have to do a bit of soldering. Now is not the time to miss moves. You barely have to fight any of these Pokemon. She's bad for that. Like, my other Zigzagoons, they're a lot more accurate with their attacks. I don't know why Pomni is misbehaving, but she is. I think that's that could be Headbutt. Check in a sec. Sweet. It's crazy that they learned such a strong attack at level 9. 70 damage, and it does even more because they're a normal type. Also didn't mean to fight that Luciana, but whatever. Who cares? Yeah, that's a really cool thing about this auto counter as well. You can choose like what generation of the Pokemon you want, what Pokemon you want specifically, and all that shit. And it'll show the odds for the game. So like this is a Gen 3 game, it would be 1 in 8,000, you know, but if this were a newer one, it would be like 1 in 4,000. might potentially stop at 12, like, in half an hour, but I don't know. I can keep on going. Feeling tired, but when do I not doing this monotonous, you know, activity of shiny hunting? And again, feel no pressure to continue watching, you know, I know it's not the, you know, exhilarating Sonic Racing and all that shit, you know, it's just this, but yeah, it's up to you. The exciting part is, like, potentially finding a shiny at, like, any second. You never know when it's gonna happen. That could be hours, that could be days, like, you never know. That's over 200 encounters in the span of hour 18 minutes. Really good pace. Ralts. 2 Ralts in a row, holy shit. Let me look up the odds of that. Because I'm pretty sure it's only a... Like, it's literally only a 5% counter rate. Do they not have proper odds for the older Pokemon games? I could have sworn they did. I don't know what it is. The internet apparently doesn't know. It's just classified as really rare. Not as rare as Seedot, but... Either way, that was very lucky to find 2 in a row. So yeah, I've been going at this for almost an hour and a half, and I'm still way under odds. That's how fucking rare these things are. Like, I've encountered 661, and the odds are 1 in 8,192, so, like, technically speaking, I'm still not supposed to see one yet. But again, that's the beauty of it. It can happen literally anytime. Last time I found it, like, proper shiny in this game, it happened at the worst time because I literally didn't have anything to catch it with, and I was just fucked. I couldn't get it. And I wasn't even hunting or anything, I was just walking through the grass, trying to progress, and, yep. It sucked. Now I'm, like, over-prepared. I have, like, weaker Pokemon to take, like, to damage them a little bit. I have a bunch of Pokeballs, Great Balls. I even have Ultra Balls because of the Zigzagoon pickups. So, yeah, no, like, I'm pretty much set. Like, the only way I could fail this is if I use Tackle on one, and its defense is really low, and I get crit, or something like that. Or I accidentally run away from it. Which I'm like fairly certain I'm not gonna do that. Fairly certain, anyways. Could happen. Who knows? Yeah, no, seeing how long it's taken to see another Seedot, like, that would be the most insane fucking shiny. Because for the older games, they don't really put the odds out, but I think they categorize them, right? So Ralts is rare, and then Seedot is like ultra rare, or whatever the fuck they say. So it's basically a 1% encounter rate. I don't know if that's, like, the exact equivalent, but, like, that's generally how it goes. I spoke it into existence. Look at that. Maybe I could speak a shiny into existence, you know, like, again, their odds are really high, you know, like, I haven't seen one in quite a while. Maybe one wants to appear, you know? I think that'd be pretty cool. Creeping up to 700 encounters, that's pretty cool. Not bad at all. I can't quite remember if I did 1 or 2 streams, but what I started with going into this current stream was like 400 in total. It's going. So basically, Larry, what happened was, because of the dead battery and, like, that entire shit I was explaining before, the encounters weren't actually random. Yeah, I saw that. Hang on. Should be a little bit better. Anyways, yeah, like the encounters weren't entirely random because of the dead battery. So because of that, I did like how many hours of just running around, and it didn't matter for shit because I wouldn't have been able to get a shiny anyways. So after getting back from vacation, I installed a new battery and a holder so it's easier to like take out. And yeah, now it's completely random, so getting some pretty rare Pokemon, like Ralts and Seedot are the rarest. So yeah, it's going. Obviously it happens when it happens, because it's, as you can see on the top left, it's 1 in 8,192 chances. But yeah, no, how have you been? I was also streaming that Sonic Racing game earlier, but finished it up. Why is it named Pomni? Chat named it. Yeah, no, there's Pomni, there's 21, there's Sean Jarrett, there's Dr. Richard. Some Bayou names, you know. Been alright, good to hear. Had a nightmare day at work with parents that can't control their kids. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. You gotta love it. Take their kids to a restaurant or a pub or whatever, and they're just screaming their heads off. You gotta love that, you know? It's the best. But But yeah, Leo Rain, I'm not sure if I told you this, but this is literally what I started with when it came to streaming. Like, I would just do, like, agonizingly long shiny hunting streams, like, literally full shift streams. Fucking 7 to 8 hours. So, yeah, I'm used to it. I'm used to it by now, you could say that. And it's chill, you know, it's like, you talk, you do something that's very low energy, and there's always a chance of something exciting happening, so it's kind of why I like it, you know, it doesn't require a lot, and it keeps people enticed, because again, it's like, there are people who are really into shiny hunting, and I've had a couple stop in here and there. I feel bad though, I did have some like OG watchers of mine that like only tuned into those, and then they just kind of like fucked off because I went like all in with fighting games. But I'm back. Have you progressed at all in Tekken 8 ranked? I think last time I checked you were like GOD 4, right? Oh, it's all good, it's all good. I was just saying, have you progressed at all in Tekken 8 ranked? Like, last I checked, you were like GOD 4 or some shit like that. Also, yeah, I'm literally like rotting my brain doing this shit, so I gotta keep those ads high. I gotta get that 55% share. I gotta get my, like, 13 cents, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be on that grind set. Make less than $1 a stream. Also, yeah, nice. GOD 4. Good shit. How are the, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. This is why Leo Rain's the GOAT. If you did sub and the notification didn't pick it up, my bad. It's fucking acting up right now. But yeah, no, actual fucking GOAT. I started playing Yoshi to get him to at least GOD 3. Nice. How's that been going? Like, I know the ranks are very, like, inflated right now, but, like, around GOD plus, would you say, like, it's an actual challenge, or do you have to get, like, further in? Like, did you have to research, like, their brains, like, to see what's going on? Or did you have to, like, you know, lab characters? That could go both ways, like, you have to do scientific research on, like, why the fuck they're playing like that at GOD. I kind of blank it out, Highlander. Apparently the top 20 of Season 3 rank is now GOD 0, while in... That is fucked. That is fucked, dude. It should not be that big a difference. how is God the new Bushin? Like they really did fuck up the ranks. Just from the run back mechanic, I feel like they shouldn't have added that. Makes it way too easy for scrubs to progress. Fucking... You know what? Bushin isn't the worst, though. Like, Season 2 Bushin, not the worst in the world. God 4 and 5, yeah. No, I plan on eventually progressing that far. So that's the rarest Pokemon on the route, Laraine, Seedot. Again, they don't really specify what the odds are in the older games, but that's like a... It's basically a 1% encounter. So that's like 1 out of 100, and I'm currently looking for something that's like 1 out of 8,192. So it could potentially take a while, you know, maybe a little bit. But yeah, I plan on getting, I'd probably plan on getting Armor King up to, like, God 4, some shit like that. I'm basically, like... I'm basically God with King. I just have to get there, more or less. Like, I made some really good progress last stream I did with him, and it's just gonna be a matter of me playing consistently, not dropping combos, etc., and should be easy enough. But yeah, that's the thing with me and Tekken. I just want to get to a point where I'm like... I'm fighting people that are actually going to challenge me in quick match, you know? Yeah. Because I've actually been, like, consistently playing Tekken 8 during my trip and then after my trip, so... Yeah, they kind of are. Again, it's because of the inflation, but, like... Again, once you get to a safe point in it, you're good. Once you get to a point where you're, like, actually struggling to beat people, then you can just go to QM and Infinite Q and... yeah. Because if you're just washing everyone, if you get to like God and you're like, okay, now I'm gonna go to QM, do death matches and stuff, you're not gonna get that much satisfaction. You need to actually, you know, fucking play sweaty players so you can lock in and get better yourself. I feel really bad for my cousin though. He got Tekken 8 after I visited, and he's like, wow, this game is so much better than Street Fighter and all that shit. And he's wanted to play me, like, consistently. And I'm like, dude, maybe you should progress a little bit in ranked. Because it's not, like, it's a God against the beginner. And, yeah, no, I've just been bullying him. And I feel bad. I'm like, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't play that well, like, I'm trying to tell you, bro. You need to work your way up to it. You can't just go against the fucking God, who knows like the fundamentals of the game and shit. Like I'm picking characters that I'm like, who do I not know how to play in this game? And even then, it's like, my gosh, it's not even like he's bad though. Like he has decent fundamentals. It's just like, again, there's always going to be a massive difference, regardless of how good your fundies are in fighting games. You're just going to get washed if you don't gradually work your way up to the level of the other player. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, again, this is literally his first Tekken game. He's just getting into it. He's like, wow, this game's cool. I'm going to buy it. And then we can play together, because I haven't seen this guy in, like, well over 10 years. Like, 15 years I haven't seen him. And I feel bad. And I'm just kicking his ass now. I'm just fucking... yeah. Like, I'm picking characters I barely ever touched, right? And I mean, benefit to me, I am learning some characters better. But, yeah, no, I keep on trying... Because he does play ranked games, right? It's not just, it's not the fact that he, like, has ranked anxiety or anything. I'm just telling him, like, dude, you gotta get on there. You, if you want to fight me again, and you want to have a more fun, for it to be less of a challenge, you just gotta progress. Yeah. He's like, oh, I want to learn the combos first and this and that, you know, before going on ranked. I'm like, dude, just do it. I told him too, like, you literally lose nothing in the first couple of ranks because you don't lose any points. You get to, like, yellow, and then they send you off, and... Again, it's not even that he's bad, it's just, like, there's too much of a gap between us for him to be winning consistently or anything like that. He has taken some, like, genuine games off of me. He's made some good plays, like, he genuinely thinks about it. Like, he'll be like, okay, I see that this approach isn't working, I need to, stop doing this, try a different thing, like, I see you're ducking these attacks, I need to, like, you know, not fully commit. Like, he has the mind to be a good player, it's just you can't be fighting a fucking GOD, bro, you're just starting the game, bro, you can't, you know. I'm trying to sandbag, it's just, it's not working. Maybe my cousin was acquired taste all along, you know? Maybe that's the big plot twist. Yeah, maybe so. Is acquired still in blue? I thought he got to at least Tekken King, didn't he? Yeah. I feel like, regardless of the season, blue ranks is like when beginner players start to have a little bit of a challenge, you know? Because the rematch thing is definitely a bump to the ranks, but like when it comes to, you know, your comfortability playing the game, I feel like blue finally starts to challenge the new guys a little bit. You get the Mighty Ruler, you go through that shit, it's like, you know, barely anything. By that point, you know your fundamentals, but blue's basically the drop-off point. It's like where you're forced to pick up a couple of things here and there, and then, yeah. Pretty much, pretty much. I'll probably do another Tekken stream sometime soon. Might get King to GOD and then try getting further with Armor King. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe sometime this weekend. Speaking of Armor King, I felt... I can't say I felt really bad because it kept on doing it, but I just kept on doing wall setups on him over and over with Armor King, like the fucking, the big homing kick, fucking down forward 1-2 into, 3-4-1 or whatever the fuck it is, and then just kept on mixing them up. He just couldn't get off the wall. He's like, dude, I just want to play. It's fine, though. He's older than me. It's all good. I'm allowed to bully my older cousin. Yeah. Just fucking... And so, I would mix it up, too. I wouldn't just always go for the homing kick, because he actually started to block those properly. But, yeah, no. Just playing like an asshole. It doesn't matter what rank you are, fucking Armor King's, like, wall pressure is terrifying. And he wanted me to use my mains so he could, like, you know, have a challenge, but I just... I couldn't bring myself to use Lydia against him, because, like... Again, she's very much a beginner trap as well. So I would just be fucking mauling him. He did, like, adapt pretty well, but again, it's just... Like, the amount of Lydia I've played, how much I know, and all that shit, it's just... You know, it's still gonna be a fucking steamroll. I think Armor King has to have the most viable plus unblock moves too, yeah. He's a very good character. Very good. People really underestimated him, like, when he first dropped, but he's a fucking monster. He's really good. Definitely, definitely. His, while standing 2 is insane. Like, really quick counter hit, leads to a launch, decent range, good poke. Probably, yeah. Very oppressive character, yep. That's hard to say. I feel like he kind of has the issue, like the same issue as King, where, I can't even say that. I was gonna say, like, he doesn't deal well with people mashing on his ass, but, like, he has insane pokes. He has down forward 1. He has, like, you know, he has the tools to get them off him still. Like, what character doesn't, you know, crumble a little bit when it's, when someone's up their ass? Yep. Really, really good character. I don't know if he's better than King, though. That's the thing, like... King is also ridiculous. Giant Swing... Yeah, any character that has Giant Swing, like, that move is fucking stupid. Thankfully, we're getting another one. We're getting Roger Jr. Yeah. Yeah, no, King's definitely better in my opinion. A King's shove is significantly faster. He has way better armor. he doesn't really have to think as much as Armor King. Like, you can just kind of do shit, and it does a lot of damage. Which, I mean, like, the same thing with Armor King, but there's a little bit of a window, in my opinion. Plus, all the throw mix-ups that Armor King, that King has, compared to Armor King. Yep. Yeah, pretty much. King is like... I like the stuff they added to him, but it's also really stupid stuff at the same time. Like, it's really overtuned and annoying to deal with, so... I feel that way with a lot of characters. It's like... the execution is cool, but it's also fucking annoying to fight online. And yeah, the follow alert, the stream alert didn't show up, but thanks for the sub layer in, really appreciate it. I kind of want to see some more, like, high-level King gameplay, because the John's gameplay was really interesting to watch. Very methodical, very, like, purposeful moves. He was a very, you know, interesting player. I'm actually looking forward to playing Bob. Last time I dabbled with him, I was actually having a bit of fun. Times before that, though, when we were just playing on Discord or whatever, like, I didn't really get him. But after learning, like, proper moves, strings and shit like that, he does seem really, really fun. Roger Jr. I'm gonna have to play because it's like, again, King, Armor King hybrid, and it's a fucking boxing kangaroo, so... Also layer in if you're, hopping on T8 to grind a little bit of ranked, good luck with that. Let out all your anger when you fight Anna on, like, a Wi-Fi connection. You can just crash out here, you know? You can do that. We're here for you, you know? Fair enough, yeah. Get her done, you know? So, you're GOD2 with them currently? Okay, Geode. Nice. Sounds good. You're not gonna be missing much. I say that and then immediately find a shiny and I don't say anything. No, don't worry, I'll be like, Laren, you gotta come quick, please! Laren, wake up! This auto counter was the best idea I've ever had for these shiny hunting streams, my goodness. Like, the amount of times I've already, like, just blanked out, I would not have gotten as accurate of a count as I currently have. Like, it's especially bad when you're talking and you're just chatting over the gameplay. But I know for a fact I haven't missed a shiny yet. I'll be that conscious, you know, like running back and forth, running away. No, I'm just gonna be brain dead, but like I'll notice the different color. I'll use that much of my brain. Why not? Also, am I live on YouTube? Let me see. I am. Oh, I have 2 viewers on YouTube, but it's not showing up on the overlay. What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Alright, anyways. Yeah, no, I'm using a external program called Caster Labs, and it's just not displaying all the information I need it to. So that's annoying, but I'll get it fixed. There might honestly be another Twitch/YouTube chat manager. I feel like, you know, I should probably look around for that. But what's also weird is that, you know, if there are any commenters on YouTube, I'll look over at, like, the, you know, the stream tab, and I just will not see any, messages in the chat. Actually, let me check real quick to see if it's, like, even on my end. Nope, we're good. I feel like it's not helped by the fact that I made it so, you have to be subbed for 5 minutes to comment, but I think I might just take that off. Screw it. It's a good little, blocking thing for, like, bots, but yeah, whatever. I don't think I can change that right now, actually. Let me see. Yeah, fuck it. I'll change it after. Like, for next stream. Just so I can get some, like, you know, proper interaction on the YouTube side. Also, I wasn't even paying attention, but we've already gone over 800 encounters. Couple more, and that's going to be like a flat 400 over what I already had. It's really good. Really, really good pace. Shoot. Honestly, I might try to go for 1,000 tonight and then call it. I think that's the goal. So, like, basically another hour or so, and then we're good. If I get, like, over 10k encounters and then it's a fucking Wurmple, I might actually be really devastated. I mean, I jinxed myself earlier in the stream. I'm like, that would be the worst thing possible. But just imagine hours hunting for this thing and then it's a fucking Wurmple. I wouldn't be the happiest camper. I'd catch it. It would be in a nice white ball. But I wouldn't be satisfied. I don't think. But then again, 2 out of 3 of these Pokemon are, like, very rare on this route as is, so... It's like an actual miracle if I manage to get one. Omni's so high leveled, she's, like, her progress bar is barely going up any from fighting these Lotads now. Gonna have to swap her out too, she's running out of, moves. I will take this regular hunting any day of the week over the Torchic hunt, though. That shit was ass. I got it, thankfully, with not... Like, I got pretty damn lucky. I think it only took 2 streams to do. But even so, it's like... You have to wait 3 minutes in between 2 frame-perfect input A-presses and hope that you get it. And again, it sucks so much that I forgot to press the stream button. I think it might have been the actual first fucking one, first encounter of the day, and I got it. Insanity. 850 encounters. 150 more, and then we'll call it. Shoutouts to you guys for sticking around and giving me that sweet, like, 10 cents of ad revenue. I appreciate it. You're hosting a big event, you can actually make, you know, actual fucking dollars streaming, but you're obviously going to get a lot more complainers like, oh, why are the ads so long with the revenue split? But I feel like for a stream like this, it's alright, because there's not a lot going on in general, you know, like if the chat isn't that active or whatever, like, you're not missing much. And if a shiny does appear or something, it's like, the streamer is gonna stay on that for a while. They're not gonna, like, glance over the fact that they just got one. 120 more. I'm feeling pretty tired right now. But I'll persevere, you know. I'm looking forward to hunting Aeron because the odds for the Pokemon are a lot higher, and there's less to get in the way. On this route, there's like Wurmple, Poochyena, Zigzagoon, all potential, like, you know, Pokemon that aren't going to be on the team. I'm gonna level up Sean Jared one more time and then just not battle any more Pokemon. Sean Jared. It's a good video. Just a little bit more progress, and then only encounters. Nice, another Seedot. It's actually fucked how long it takes to find Seedot. Like, that was well over half an hour, I think, since the one prior, so... Again, that just goes to show how rare they are, and how immaculate it would be to get a shiny Seedot in this game. I don't feel like that's gonna happen, so I might eventually do like a Dream Team quest in Pokemon Ruby, and then have Shiftry on that one. I feel like I'm actually falling asleep right now. Less than 80 to go, though. Shouldn't be too much longer. I wonder if this is better to do this. Potentially. I think it might be. A lot faster. Counter note number 950, 50 more. Trying to get a rhythm for back and forth inputs. Because every time you turn the character, it's like, it's basically a grass space, but it's kind of hard to do because I'm using a GameCube controller and the D-pad is so small. It's definitely working though, because I could have sworn I just said 950. We're already 959. Another Seedot. Thirty more. It'd be so funny if I found a shiny right after Leorain left. Just immediately after. Actual legend though, like fucking sat through an ad, stuck around this long watching this, subbed. That's my goat. Creeping up to 20 more. This is 980. Getting close. Looking like a little over 3-hour stream. Good session. More. Five more. 3. 2. And 1. It's gonna be shiny, isn't it? Nope. Let's do 1 more. Nope. Alright. Whatever. Officially been at this specific hunt for over 1,000 encounters. It's cool that we have the starter, though. Starter's nice and out of the way. And once again, just to show... How do you reset in the older games? Isn't it... I could have sworn it was, There we go. Just to show that the battery isn't dead anymore. Normally the dry battery message would appear right there, but nope, we're good to go. Almost 7 hours of gameplay. Haven't even made it past the, third route in the game. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's stream. I want to thank you guys for sticking around. Highlander, Hugh, you guys are goated for sticking around until the end of this. I know it's a background stream, but even so, appreciate you guys. Hope you have yourselves a good night. And without further ado...
Stream is over. Stream is over!
See ya.